We are here with Grandmaster Gukesh Damaraju at 18 years old, playing for his first World Championship. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
As I understand it, you went to the World Championship in 2013 in Chennai to watch your countryman Vishy Anand take on Magnus Carlsen. What impact did that have on your chess journey? You were just starting out in your chess career then.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge experience for me, which I still remember. Like, I still remember the vision when I went there. I went for only one of the games, but I remember the audience seats were like fully packed, so I had to stand in the back row and watch into the glass door where Magnus and Vish were playing, and it was yeah, it was a beautiful experience. And it certainly played a role since that times. I mean, I really wanted to be, uh, you know, to be at the level of the the players that I was watching back then. So yeah, I'm really glad that it went way.
And it only took you 11 years to get there yourself. Pretty amazing. This gets talked about a lot, but at the chessboard, you look completely unflappable, like there's no stress. But you know your body. If we hooked up a heart rate monitor to you, would it have some spikes during critical moments and time pressure?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody has, I think. Um, and in general, I don't get too nervous, but I certainly get nervous in time scrambles or very crucial moments. But I'm able to handle them well, and in general, I'm not too expressive on the board. So, yeah, I'm just trying to be as natural as possible when I'm playing.
You're going to play in a glass cube, and there's going to be probably 20 photographers on one side of your board. Would you ever prepare for a world championship by setting up that scene somewhere at your house, kind of? Kind of like if you're practicing for clay court tennis, you'd practice on clay, right? Did you prepare at all for just the amount of attention that's going to be on your board?
Yeah, I mean, I mentally prepared myself that there will be a lot of attention, but in general, I handle these things quite well. When it comes to chess, I try. I mean, I'm quite good at switching off everything else. So, in that sense, I'm pretty confident. I don't know how it will be because I've never played a world championship. But even if I experience something unexpected, I think I'm pretty confident that I will be able to remain focused.
When you come to the board early before the first move, your eyes are almost always closed. This is one of your trademarks. What are you thinking in those moments?
Um, it depends. I'm just being aware of myself. Um, like if I'm facing some kind of thoughts, I'm just trying to work on it and just getting myself to focus. It's mostly about just following a routine because routines generally uh, help get into your mental space, and for me it's just part of my routine. Right?
And speaking of routines, I believe that Sagar Shah noticed this. Levon Aronian likes to adjust his shirt sleeves, but you like to adjust your collar a lot. What is that about?
uh it's more of a habit actually. Like when Saga told me about this, I didn't know that I mean, she showed me some footage and I didn't know that I do that so much. So it's mostly just a habit. Yeah.
Ding Lijian said in the last World Championship, he started working with a psychologist after things went badly. But you're working with Patty Upton in preparation for this match. What has Patty Upton taught you, and what are you working on together?
Yeah, I mean, it's first of all, it's a privilege to work with such a knowledgeable and such an expert on different kinds of sports, and um, I've learned a lot. I mean, it's more like we are having conversations, and it's very enjoyable. And he helps me to understand certain things that are happening, why we react to certain things certain way and stuff like that. And I think, yeah, uh, chess players, especially since the mental side is so important for us, it's good to take care of ourselves.
Absolutely. Do you anticipate you might be talking with him during the match?
Uh, yeah, I mean, it depends. Like we've been talking for the last few months, and I mean, we'll be in touch online. We'll see.
Speaking of other famous people, Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted after you won the candidates, I believe, and I think you may have even met Prime Minister Modi in person. Do you think that he'll be watching this match?
Yeah, first of all, it was great to see all the support from Honorable Prime Minister, sir, and also to get to meet him in person in New Delhi, and to have a nice conversation with him. It was amazing, and also the Tamil Nadu government has supported me and a lot of chess players. So the government support is really good for chess, and I'm very grateful for that. Um, and yeah, I certainly hope Prime Minister sir and you know the Tamil Nadu government, all I mean in general, I guess the interest in chess in India is quite high, and I hope this match will bring out many more passionate fans.
Yes, you live in probably the most chess infused culture in the world in Tamil Nadu. I know you're not going to tell us who your seconds are, but can you tell us for how long has your team been in place? How long has it been since you've completed all of the people that are helping you for this match?
Um, I mean, Gayu has been, um, we have been working together for the last 2 years, pretty much 2 years. And obviously for the candidates and the World Championship, he's my head trainer. And the other details, like I have other team members who I'm very grateful to work with, and we had a lot of fun, and we did some very nice work. But more details we would love to reveal it after the match.
I know there was at least one time that Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen stashed his team of seconds in different time zones all over the world so they could always have the right ones be awake at the right time. Did you go to any lengths like that? Do you have secret Grandmasters all over the world?
Um, we planned things in a certain way that will help us have the best chance for the match, and the specific details will probably reveal later.
Fair enough. I had to try. Uh, when it comes to Grandmaster Gajewski, you two play tennis together, but who wins?
I mean, initially in tennis, when he was not warmed up, I squeezed in some wins, but then he started beating me more often, so we switched to other sports.
Well, here's one for my generation on that one. Now, I also understand in the interview that he did that he got you to try Italian food. I thought everyone loved Italian food. What is one cuisine that you'll never try in your whole life? There's no chance.
I'm a bit particular about food. I don't try too many different cuisines, but guy who has done his best to develop my repertoire in that sense, but I don't know much about cuisines. Everything guy who has suggested, I really liked. So I don't know. Yeah, I really don't.
Okay, well, you're young, and I remember trying new things at your age, and you have a lots to look forward to in life. Did want to ask you about Vishy Anand, of course. I know he's had a big influence on you, and he's staying at the same hotel as you. I'm able to observe things, so I'm just going to make that a statement and then ask, because we're going to speculate, if he's staying at your hotel, is there any chance that he's helping you here?
Vishes, he has helped me in a lot of ways. He has been first of all being an inspiration, continues to be, and also he has mentored me through Westbridge Anand Chess Academy, and for the match we had some few conversations, but no, he is not he's a mentor, and he's always wishing me well, but no, he's not obviously not here to be my second.
Okay, fair enough. I believe both Magnus and Jan Nepomniachtchi had essentially supercomputers available to them. Was anything built for you to help you in this match?
Yeah, me and my team, we tried our best to have the best best conditions, best strategies, and obviously technology. Nowadays it's such an important thing, and we tried our best to have everything the best possible way, which gives us the best chance to win the match. And yeah, I mean, we are working with some strong computers. I don't know what extent it compares to like Magnus or Nepo, but it helped us. So I mean, it'll continue to help us. So we're happy with that.
I'm curious if you've ever thought about some of the similarities between you and Bobby Fischer. First of all, you're both non-European. You're both quite young to play for a world championship. You're much younger. Uh, Generally, people consider you the favorite, whether you want to admit that or not, they do. And also, you famously have never beaten your opponent, even though you're the challenger and you're the favorite. There's a couple of similarities there. Have you ever thought about this linkage before with Bobby Fischer?
Yeah, I mean, not in a very serious way, but obviously, I've read a lot about Fisher. I admire him, and yeah, I couldn't help but notice all these similarities, and it's a huge honor for me to be not compared to, but like be in the same sentence as Bobby Fischer. So it's mostly just something that makes me feel good, and yeah, it's also nice that like he had never beaten Spassky before they played in the match, and I've been in Ding in this 960 event, but in classical chess, but also we've played like far less games. So I mean, whatever happened in the past, it's basically irrelevant. Now it's all about who is at the best during the match.
Yeah, and your beard is much better than Bobby Fischer's. um, I talked to Grandmaster Ramesh this summer, and he said in 2022, when he worked with you, that if he had to have a critique, or he was the captain at the Olympiad, I should say, not so much working with you so directly, but he said if he had to offer a critique, it's that you could improve your time management and you had limited opening repertoire. And I asked him this summer, has he improved at all since 2022? And he said, yeah, he's improved a little bit, but there's still a ways to go. So I'm wondering if you think that this is indeed not necessarily a weakness, but something that you've actively been improving on.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, uh, it's clear what this things. Once I started playing the elite events, it was clear uh, that my weaknesses have you know the players were like highlighting them, and I've worked on continuously, and I think I've improved a lot, and I've understood myself, and my my tendencies much better, and and in preparation for the match as well, we tried we tried our best. I personally thought about a lot of things, and I'm very happy with how I prepared in all ways. I'm chess wise, time management, or physically, mentally, everything. I'm very happy with my preparation. Obviously, I know that it's not perfect. It's impossible to prepare perfectly, but it's good enough. And now it's all about just doing the right things in the match.
You told me something at the candidates tournament that I don't think I've ever heard a grandmaster say before. You suffered a loss. It was around 7 or 8 or something, and you said the loss relaxed you. Never heard that said before, but is there any chance that a loss could relax you in a one-on-one match?
I think that in the candidates, I don't know, I don't remember what I said, but it certainly did not relax me. It gave me more energy and more motivation, I think. And the main reason I felt that way is like, um, I mean, I took that game as just a wake up call, because I was doing certain things that I was not supposed to do, and like I suffered this loss, and then after the loss, I was thinking, even if I'm not doing everything perfectly, I'm still in second place, behind half a point behind the leader. And if I correct these couple of things, going to be uh, I'm going to be I will have very good chances of winning, and it it gave me this confidence that I am so close to being at my best. And then the next game, once I won, and once I played a very good game, I won. I felt at my best, and I just after that it was, yeah, just about proving that I was the best.
That's a great explanation. One thing we now know is that Richard Rapport is officially on Ding Liren's team. You must have predicted this or at least anticipated it. But what does that do for your preparation, knowing that Richard Rapport is back on the team for your opponent?
Yeah, I mean, he was the main second, I think, for the previous match. And it's one of the things that, obviously, was the very likely scenario. So we are prepared, but okay. I mean, things that are out of control are like, there's no point thinking about it. I know that I have an amazing team, all capable of producing the best results, and I fully trust in my abilities. So, yeah.
We like that confidence. And finally, before the 2023 match, the nicest thing that was done for Ding Lijian is that Wei Yi wrote him a poem. What's the nicest, well wishes or gift anybody has given you in preparation for this match?
Yeah, there have been a lot of wishes from my team, my family, my friends, and my parents. Obviously, are always wishing me well. And yeah, I could see the kind of support and what this means to India and the people who I love. And it's simply the best gift that you can give me. The support and all the love. And I know that this means so much for the people I care about the most, and I will do my best for it.
Just a follow up here. So the 1.4 billion people is more motivation than pressure. There's some pressure, but it's more motivation that you're playing for so many people and so many chess fans.
Yeah, for sure. There are always two ways to look at things. I look at it as, there are so many people cheering for me. There are so many people who are supporting me and showing so much love, and it surely gives me a lot of energy uh, to go there, be myself, be at my best, uh, and yeah, all these people, making them happy. The thought of making them happy is like something not many people are privileged enough to have the chance to do. So yeah, it's a huge privilege for me.
A very mature answer, and I don't know if it's Indian custom for an older person to call a younger person sir, but Grandmaster Gukesh, sir, I think you've earned it. And we thank you so much for your time and good luck trying to become world champion.
Thank you.